Good evening and welcome to the Newshour agenda. Madhavdas Krishna. Viewers, the Karnataka government promised 2,000 rupees per month to over 1.3 crore women of the state while seeking votes ahead of the assembly elections. This was amongst the 5 big poll promises made by the Congress party in election season. The Congress has said they will live up to fulfilling each of them if voted to power. But some of these beneficiaries have been left high and dry 6 months after the polls. Before we tell you in detail how the Siddaramaiah government is using these funds, take a look at a Times Now ground report from Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar's Kanakpura constituency, where several women complain that they are yet to receive the fund transfer.
ಅದೇನ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಕ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದೇ ಇರೋದೇನು ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಕ ಬಂದಂಗೆ ನಮಗೂ ಬರಬೇಕು ನಾವು ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರು
ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಲ್ಲೂರೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಅದೇನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರೋದೇನು ನಮ್ದೇ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕಷ್ಟ ನೀವಿ ಪಾಪದಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಏನಾಗದೆ ಅಂತ ಅದು ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅರ್ಜಿ ತಗೊಳ್ದೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇದಂತ ಇರೋದು ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಲ್ಲೂರೇ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆತಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೋ ಇದಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೋ ಅಂತಾರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ ಅರ್ಜಿನೇ ತಗೋತಾ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕಷ್ಟ
ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಇದು ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಾಯ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಾಯ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ
ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ ಇದರಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿ
ಹೌದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ದೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ದೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ
ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಕಳೆ ಕಿತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಮವ್ವ ಇವಾಗ ಓಡ್ ಬಂದೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಯ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಕಣ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಕಾಯ್ತು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿನೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗವಂತ ನಾನು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿನೂ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ತಕೋಗೋದು ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಕೋಯ್ತೀನಿ ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಕೋಯ್ತೀನಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ತಕೋಯ್ತೀನಿ ಏನ್ ತಕೋದ್ರು ಬತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಣವ ಬತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡನವ ನೋಡಿ ಕಳೆ ಕಿರ್ತಾ ಓಡ್ ಬಂದಿನ ಕೈ ತೊಳಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ಹೋಗಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎತ್ತಿ ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಎತ್ತಿ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ ನೋಡಿ ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಗೇಯ್ಬೇಕು ಉಣ್ಬೇಕು ಇಬ್ರು ಮಕ್ಳಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸುಖನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಓಡ್ ಬಂದೆ ಯಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಫೋನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಕಣ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನೀವೇನು ನೋಡಿ ಹೊಸಿನ ನಿಮ್ದು ಅಮ್ಮಯ್ಯ ನಮ್ಗೊಸಿ ಬರುವಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲವ
ಇದ್ರ ತನಕ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
ರೂಪಾಯಿನೂ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಚಿಟ್ಟೆ ಪೈಸಾನು ಬರ್ಲ ಕಣಮ್ನಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಬಂದ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ರ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡೇವಲ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರು ತಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ತೋರ್ಕಬತ್ತೀನಿ ಎಂದು ಅವರು.
Viewers, you heard it there. Funds meant for the poor are being spent. In fact, not just the fact that these citizens have not received their money which they were promised, but it's also being spent to advertise the government's guarantees and beautify the Chief Minister's office and his residence. The Siddaramaiah government has doled out 94.40 lakhs to a company named Idea Lab in Bengaluru to produce 60-second reels to promote the government's 5 guarantees. It's learned that this money has been given without even issuing a tender. The state government has also sanctioned 3 crore rupees to the Public Works Department for new furniture meant for the CM's office at his official residence. The BJP is hit out at the Siddaramaiah government, saying that while much noise has been made about the 5 promises, the Congress government not only failed to deliver them, but is using taxpayers' money for personal growth. However, the Congress government explained the delay in disbursement of Gruha Lakshmi money, citing technical glitches and documentation issues. It's also hit back at the BJP over the issue of the government's expenditure on ads, saying that there's nothing wrong in publicizing government's work.
Till date, today 1 crore 16 lakh फैमिलीज ने इसको रजिस्टर किया है. आधार सीडिंग का प्रॉब्लम हो या केवाईसी का प्रॉब्लम हो, एड्रेस का प्रॉब्लम हो या मोबाइल नंबर थोड़ा भी इधर उधर हो गया तो टेक्निकल इश्यूज आ रहे हैं. इसलिए हम दिन ब दिन ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं, सीडीपीओ को ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं, आंगनवाड़ी कार्यकर्ता, आंगनवाड़ी हेल्पर, ये सब घर घर जाके हम लोगों को सीडीपी ऑफिस तक ले आके एक क्लियर कर रहे हैं. आज के तारीख में 97% गृह लक्ष्मी का उनको पैसा जा रहा है. जो बचा है वो भी एक 15-20 दिन के अंदर ये पूरा योजना को एक मतलब बहुत ही सरल रूप से जाए.
Everything false. They have missed this government in Karnataka before the election for assembly. They have announced 5 schemes. They wanted to expand to the country to get the vote of these voters. But how this 5 guarantee, it has failed in Karnataka. Not only failed, in the name of guarantee scheme, how this government misusing the money.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is T. Sankirta. He's a spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka. Mohan Krishna is a former media advisor to the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Shyam Prasad. We also have with us, in fact, Nikhil Jain, a leader or political analyst rather. With us also is Lokesh Jindal, who is a political analyst, and with us also is Umar Junaidi, who's a political analyst as well. Let me start with you first and foremost, Nikhil Jain. Nikhil Jain, 6 months later, if 13 lakh women are still saying that they have not benefited from the Gruha Lakshmi program, should that not be the top priority of the government to deliver on its promise to the citizens that it made before the elections?
It certainly should be a priority of the government, and it is a priority of the government. You heard the minister in charge saying that within 15 days these 13 lakh women will also get the dues that they're supposed to get. And it's honestly, Madhav, I find it very hypocritical of the BJP to raise this issue and say that the voters have not been paid, the public have not been paid, when in the first place the Prime Minister, all the way from the Prime Minister to their candidates, were going around telling everybody ki ye sab to revadi hai. These are freebies, these benefits should not be given to the people. The Congress government had a welfare plan, they promised these guarantees. Over 90% of the people who are supposed to get these benefits have been given these benefits, and I don't know why we are doing this comparison with 94 lakh rupees being spent on reels and 3 crore rupees being spent on renovations. Let's look at the larger numbers at the macro level here. That
sir, you know how much 3 crore
with
means?
a budget of 3 lakh crores.
You know how much, that 3 crore means to the 2,000 rupees. Nikhil Jain, I am not Sambit Patra. Nikhil Jain, 3 crore mein 15,000 women would have benefited. Simple maths.
Karnataka is a state with 3 lakh.
Simple maths, Nikhil Jain. You are saying 3 crores is not a big amount. I am telling you, answer my question.
1 crore.
Answer my question, Nikhil Jain. Is it not a fact that 15,000 women or 15,000 families would have got relief?
Karnataka is a state. Why are you interjecting? And Madhav, how are you?
You are saying why is 3 crores relevant? I am telling you why it's relevant, and you are saying why you are interjecting.
Give me half a minute. Let me complete.
No, answer the questions, Nikhil Jain. This is not a space for a monologue. This is a debate.
Complete my point.
This is a debate. You are asking a question.
I don't have to answer your questions. I just have to.
Why do you come on a debate?
Let me make my.
No, why have you come on a debate if you don't want to answer my questions? Mr. Nikhil Jain, I'm sorry. I am sorry, Nikhil Jain. Nikhil Jain, I'm sorry. I am sorry. This is a debate. Everybody will be asked questions, whether you like it or not. Not every question will be to your liking. And if you don't want to participate in a debate, it's entirely your choice. There's no compulsion here. You've made a statement. I'm asking you to clarify on the statement. You're saying 3 crores is not a big amount. I'm telling you 15,000 families will get 2,000 rupees. And you're saying it's not important?
Madhav, just a minute. I think there's been an audio issue. I thought it was another panelist speaking over me. That put apart, what I'm trying to say is that Karnataka is a state with a budget of 3 lakh crores. I understand that those 3 crores could have also been spent on these welfare schemes, but the point is that over 1 crore 16 lakh people are benefiting. 1 crore 16 lakh women have benefited from this. The remaining women would get the benefit from it within 15 days, as the minister in charge has already said. I don't understand where the problem in this lies. So far as spending on reels and Chief Minister's renovation is concerned, we can't nitty pick on every single expenditure that the government does and say that this should have been allocated.
I'm going to go one by one. One by one. Let me in fact take that question across to Sankirta. Sankirta, 15 days the entire scheme will be implemented. That's the promise of the minister. Why don't you just go by the minister's statement? Ask Nikhil Jain. Sankirta.
The Congress government making these pre-poll promises as guarantees, they came to power, they wooed the people of Karnataka and they came to power. So now it's been 6 months since they have been in power. The Gruha Lakshmi scheme, not 1 crore 16 lakh households, let me be very clear, many have not reached. The second installment and the third installments have not gone to the beneficiaries who have registered them. Leave the technical glitch away. Let them bring these things officially on white paper, so that the people of Karnataka will be having a clarity. So they're always trying to confuse the people. These schemes are not implemented properly. They are always confusing the people of Karnataka. And if you see the expenses, I think my dear friend political analyst was trying to change the topic, but the Karnataka is having a deficit of 1,881 crores every month. We are running short. So this is the state of Karnataka. Still, we have drought in the state. You have not released the funds which are to be due to the drought relief fund. Only Mandya is been received the grant 324 crores has been released. Is what Mr. CM Siddaramaiah is telling, but that money has not reached the people of Karnataka. The people of Karnataka are definitely in a very bad state because due to monsoon rains which have not come and due to drought. So in this kind of a situation, why are you going behind renovating your house for 3 crores, that to buy furniture, and why are you spending crores of rupees on buying new cars? And what is this thing? Are you a Samajwadi? Is what you call yourself? But there is no thing says Samajwadi by Mr. Siddaramaiah. This is a very insensitive and very incompetitive government which has been in Karnataka. But see, when we go on paper, let the Minister, Women and Child Welfare Minister, bring these actual beneficiaries and to the households who have given on white paper, so that the entire state of Karnataka will have a clarity. Because if you see their previous deal from
white paper on what? What are you demanding? White paper on?
Let them bring it on white paper. Let them make a proper announcement. We are ready to discuss even in this session, in the upcoming assembly session that is due from December. So let them bring the facts properly. Let them bring those beneficiaries who have been benefited from.
Okay. Umar Junaidi, bring out a white paper, bring out the facts of this case. But there is also another question. The question is that the procurement, I'm told, has been under, the order is under 4G of the Procurement Act, which means that there is no tender in this case. And that's not happening for the first time as well, is what the BJP is alleging. Why is that the case?
The BJP is continuously putting up the allegations since the elections in the 5 states have been announced. They just want to prove that Karnataka model has failed, and these allegations they want to be made as the base to get the profits in the other states. But the thing is, Karnataka is running successful government, and you have the figures. The panelist before me was asking on white paper. There is everything detailed on the white paper that 1 crore 16 lakh beneficiaries have been benefited through this scheme of Gruha Lakshmi, and there are several other schemes under guarantee which have been continuing. And the central government in BJP is denying the rise to the state of Karnataka. And for that, the Karnataka said the amount will be deposited in the accounts of the beneficiaries. Now, talking about the renovation, this without tender and all. So 94 lakh rupees or 3 crore rupees having a tender, not going for the tender is not the issue to be discussed. The renovation is made to the office of the CM.
Why should it not be discussed?
The renovation is being done to the official residence of the Chief Minister. It is not the official residence of Sri Siddaramaiah. It is the official residence of the CM, or whichever the government it might be. Renovation will be to the office, and it is not for the personal use. And talking about the reels,
but at a time when you're not able to fulfill the promises, they are questioning that. It is not about whether that expenditure in itself is valid or invalid. Of course, the tender raises questions. He says vehicles have been procured without tender. There are questions about the process also, Umar Junaidi, and it's also happening at a time when the 5 guarantees have not been fully implemented. So is that not a legitimate question for people to ask?
No.
It's taxpayer money. It's not someone's private money.
Exactly. The question is why we are questioning about the 13 lakhs beneficiaries not getting benefited. Why aren't we seeing the picture of 1 crore 16 lakh rupees, 1 crore 16 lakh beneficiaries getting benefit of it? Of course, there is a glitch, technical glitch, wherein the government is trying hard. The minister has said that they will be clearing out the issues, and whatever the beneficiaries have left being, they will be benefited in 10 to 15 days. So BJP wants everything quick.
Let me bring in Mohan Krishna on that. Mohan Krishna, you're not looking at the 1.6 beneficiaries who've got the scheme. You're only looking at the other end of the 13 lakhs who've not got the scheme. So you're not seeing things in the proper perspective, Mohan Krishna. That's Umar Junaidi's argument. Please respond to him.
Very good evening, Madhav. Happy Deepavali to all of you, and the viewers also. I would like to ask a simple question to the panelist who has just asked a question. Is it not the duty of the government of the day, the Congress guarantee government, to fulfill the guarantees what they have promised to the people of the state? They came to power not because of on ideology, they because of guarantee. They have given 5 guarantees. Madhav, it is not 5 guarantees. The other guarantees are appeasement politics. The other guarantees are joblessness. Other guarantees are Bimaru Sarkar bana, Bimaru Karnataka banane ka.
No, which
How is it linked to this money?
I am telling you.
Which
I am
guarantee
telling
is
you.
the
I will come
appeasement
to.
guarantee?
I am coming to the point. I am
guarantee.
coming to the point. I am coming to the point. Please, please, I am coming to the point. Look, it was 2.1% when we left the government, the joblessness or unemployment. Now, what is it? Do you know? They have not disclosed it.
So
The second thing,
you want
the
everything to be done
investments
in the
which were
6
coming
months
to
only.
Karnataka,
You want
which
everything
has
to be done in
stopped.
the 6 months only.
No,
The
please,
Prime
please
Minister
listen.
was having 10
Please,
years.
please listen.
Prime Minister was having
Please
10
listen.
years.
We have not
10
disturbed.
years, almost
I have
10
not
years.
disturbed you.
It's been continuing.
Okay,
I
one at
have
a time.
not
Omar,
disturbed
okay,
you.
Omar Junaidi, he's just started
In
speaking.
10
Let him make his
years-
point. I've not yet fully understood it. So let's listen to what Mohan Krishna is trying to say. Mohan Krishna, you're saying you're talking about poor governance of the state. Is that your argument?
Let me tell you frankly, Madhav, the deficit of budget is 13,000 crore. As it is growing day by day, the budgets what they have given to the revenue department and to the other 33 departments has not been fulfilled yet. They don't have money for anything. They have given one more guarantee: no development in Karnataka state. No development in Karnataka state. That they are carrying it very, very fruitfully. The coming to the point of this Gruha Lakshmi. They wooed the people of the Karnataka with a promise that we will fulfill all this within 24 hours. What did Rahul Gandhi say? Within 24 hours of the government coming to the power, we will fulfill all these promises. What is the 6 months? They are saying now 6 months? 6 महीना हो गया? अभी इतने 10 साल का बात कर रहे हैं मोदी जी का?
Okay.
मोदी जी का 10 साल का बात कर रहे हैं? Modi ji has given how many benefits to the people of the country? Modi ji can open Jan Dhan account of 40 crores, 50 crores in a span of 2-3 months.
Okay.
And these people cannot give.
You can't compare the actions of the Modi government with the state government because
1.21
he is
crores.
alleging that the state has been misruled, Omar Junaidi. The charge of the BJP is this. They are saying that all of these examples are signs of the lack of administrative acumen of the leaders of the day. Please respond to him.
Shri Rahul Gandhi
Absolutely.
said very clearly that
Absolutely.
within the formation of the government, 24 hours of the formation of the government, these schemes will be implemented. And yes, the promise has been fulfilled. The very next moment of the oath-taking ceremony, the cabinet meeting was called and the first resolution was passed to this implementation of the 5 guarantees given by the
Where is
Congress.
Yuvanidhi?
So pardon?
Where is Yuvanidhi? Where is Annabhagya? Where is Yuvanidhi? Where is Annabhagya?
Anya Bhagya is in Delhi. The central government is refusing to supply the food grains to the Karnataka government, sir. And everything
So then why
takes
did you
time.
promise
Everything
5
is
kgs extra to the
documentation.
people of
It
the
is not,
Karnataka and
allow
make them
the
to
Kashira,
cry?
rub it and
Make them
get
to
a
cry
genie and do
today.
it all, do it all.
Madhav,
This cannot
let
be
them
happened.
accept.
It requires
Let
time.
them
This is-
accept.
this
Let
requires
them
time.
accept.
6
They have
months
come
have
to
been there.
power,
You are not
fooling
looking
the
at the
people of
1 crore 60 lakh
Karnataka,
beneficiaries
and they
who
want to
got
fool the
benefited from
country
Gruha
today.
Lakshmi. You
And
have
let
not,
them
you
accept
don't-
it today.
I think
Let
you
them
don't have the
accept it
idea of
today
what the
on
electricity
the
free they are
television
getting,
channel of
the
yours
voters, the
today
citizens of Karnataka are
that
getting.
they have
You
failed
not be
in
having the
implementing
data.
this guarantees what they have given.
Okay,
Let
okay.
them accept it.
Okay. Okay.
Let them
Okay.
accept it.
Okay. Okay.
Let
Okay.
the central government accept that they are not allowing, they are not supplying the food grains to Karnataka.
All
for
right,
the
all right,
Annabhagya
gentlemen.
scheme.
Gentlemen, let me come in. Let me bring in some of the panelists who have already spoken.
What happened to Yuvanidhi then?
Yeah.
You are blaming on Annabhagya? What happened to Yuvanidhi then? Why did you postpone?
It's in process. It's in process. It's in process. It will be get done. It will be getting done. So everything requires time. Modi ji had 10 years.
अरे 5 साल हो जाएगा आपको 5 साल हो जाएगा बेवकूफ मत बनाओ लोगों को बेवकूफ बनाओ
How much longer for the full implementation?
और पूरा राष्ट्र पूरा देश को मत बनाओ.
You have done the riots. You have done the name change in 5 years.
Okay.
Changing
In
of
Karnataka.
Okay. Let me come in. Gentlemen, let me come in. Let me bring in Lokesh Jindal. Lokesh Jindal is a very important point that one has to note here. The very fact that schemes haven't been either partially or fully implemented or haven't fully taken off, there is still an issue. Because 6 months later, the schemes have not been fully implemented. It's a valid question. The point that is being made over here is there are currently elections on in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, where Congress is locked in a straight fight with the BJP. And there are similar guarantees that have been given in these states, which the BJP says may lead to fiscal problems for the state later on, because these are problems that will be very, very difficult for the governments to achieve in these poll-bound states. How do you respond to the charge, Lokesh Jindal, about whether these promises being made in the current polls also are practical and achievable?
Yes, Madhav, first of all, I want to put certain facts. After the Karnataka government was formed, a resolution was passed, a bill was passed, and within 24 hours, all the social sector schemes were implemented. But disbursal of funds from consolidated fund also requires clearances from the RBI, whereby it is very necessary to have all the Aadhaar cards seeded. And when there were non-seeding of Aadhaar cards and there were issues with respect to names, there were certain technical glitches. These technical glitches are also there with respect to income tax refund. In fact, the CBDT has acknowledged that there are millions of people who are yet to get their income tax refund after months because there are technical glitches associated with it. So over here, you cannot hold the...
What are you saying? You're blaming the center?
Point is, what I'm saying is, holding the Congress party, Congress government responsible for this technical glitch, it's not fair. It's a technical glitch, and even the center has to deal with it. Even the center has a difficult task dealing with it.
No, but secondly, the point is, ultimately for the people, 13 lakh people, sir, one technical glitch affects 13 lakh people. That's a serious technical glitch. And somewhere questions of governance are valid. If they are asked questions, certainly people have the right to ask, why have we not got our money 6 months later?
Certainly, they have every right to ask, but then probity in governance is certain thing which the administration has to adhere to. The people who have not received the money have not received it because their accounts were frozen or their names, there was a name mismatch with respect to Aadhaar card. The Aadhaar card was not linked. The Aadhaar card was not seeded. So it is advisable, we appeal to people that they must get all these due formalities done so that they can avail the benefits from the social sector scheme.
Let me get Sankirta on that.
The question that you asked.
I'm coming one by one. Let's go topic by topic. I'm coming back to you in just a minute, Lokesh. I want Sankirta to respond to that point on governance and how this is a technical glitch. Center also perhaps has a role to play because even the CBDT finds such technical glitches is Lokesh's argument. Please respond to that specific point, Sankirta.
Firstly, this Gruha Lakshmi scheme is given to people who don't have a GST, who don't file income tax, or who are not in the bigger, larger size bracket. Let me be very clear to my dear panelists. Secondly, the government says 1.16 crore beneficiaries have been registered so far, and the government came to power on the 15th of May. If I'm not wrong, they had a full-fledged cabinet by 1 week or so. So secondly, the Gruha Lakshmi scheme has been announced on 19 July. If you take, it is somewhere close to 4 months. If you go in deep and ask the people of Karnataka, after the second installment, they say there are technical glitch for the second installment to the 97 lakh beneficiaries, and the third and fourth installments have been not reached to more than 30-35% of the beneficiaries out of 1.97 lakhs. So this is the state of Karnataka. If you go, so hence we are insisting the government, this insensitive government, to bring those things on white paper and in the assembly. So let it be on record. See, because this government is very much famous for lying to the people of Karnataka.
Okay.
If just a quick point I'll make it. If you see Mr. Siddaramaiah, when he was questioned on the drought, he said 5,000 crore rupees of state government's money has been released. It was a blatant lie. So, secondly, they came and said...
Okay, you made your point. You made your point. The government has not been truthful in the past. Why should we believe the government now? Is BJP's question. Lokesh, quick response, please.
Received money.
Madhav, with respect to direct benefit transfer, my dear friend will agree that there is a due procedure that the administration follows. It is not some form of a coupon that is to be distributed to every household.
My dear friend.
No, एक minute. First of all, you drew a wrong parallel. No, listen to me.
The central government was giving...
Madhav, I did not interject this person. You
Okay,
cannot-
that 4,000...
Sir, speak when you are given a
He's
chance.
responding to you.
Is there a technical glitch now?
One by one, gentlemen.
Sir,
One by
can
one.
I-
Lokesh.
Yes, Madhav, the idea is that there is a technical glitch and the administration has clearly asked the people to get all the due compliances and documentation done so that they can avail the benefit. As per the data, there are only 10 lakh people who have not received the amount since August, and since September, there are around 36 lakh people. Rest others, they have been receiving the amounts as has been promised, and those who have not received the amounts have not received it only and only because of documentation error and technical glitches.
Okay,
So your
okay.
entire
Completely out of time.
assertion and
Completely
data
out of
is
time. I
false.
have to interrupt you. I'm sorry over there. Lokesh Jindal, Nikhil Jain, as well as Umar Junaidi. I'd like to thank Sankirta as well as Mohan Krishna. All eyes on whether this implementation actually happens. What are the priorities of this government is a very big question indeed, in light of all that we have been reporting on here at Times Now, and we will continue to report on, particularly because it's been an extremely sensitive and important issue in Karnataka. We'll have to leave it there. Thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining us on debate number 1.